Hey guys, so I wanted to take a couple of minutes to explain or give you some pointers on some of the products that we sample and some of the things that I say. I'm not a pro at this, but these are the things that I kind of find that are important to say. If there's something that you do that's been really successful, please share with us because we're all learning from each other. I do find that if you keep it simple, that's best. They're not going to remember everything that we throw at them in that 30 to 45 minutes, so just key points, key important words are kind of the best way to approach it and not go too crazy explaining all these different things. So obviously at a party, the first thing you want to talk about is that wrap. So you have the wrap on everybody and everybody's sitting down and you're now ready to kind of give that demonstration of those important products that we do a demonstration on. And so the wrap, and I always start with my party pad and I just kind of open it up and I say, hey guys, so you have the wrap on, it feels amazing. As you see, it's fun, it's easy, it's affordable. It can go anywhere from the chin down. You can take a wrap and you can cut it up and you can place it on your arms, or you can place it on your backside, on your thighs. Obviously, the entire wrap wraps around your tummy. But anywhere from the chin down, you can place this incredible wrap. You keep it on for at least 45 minutes, and it's going to tighten, tone, and firm. You don't want to go into great detail about the ingredients of the wrap. But let's face it, they want to know more. They always are asking, but I don't understand how it works. How does it work? How does it work? Well, we really don't know how it works. We just know that they're all natural ingredients that work together to make it work. And so what I have found to kind of answer that question without really answering the question is I then pull this out and I say, hey guys, so this is how, the wrap is, nature doesn't lie. They're all natural ingredients that work together that produce tighten, tone, and firm. So for an example, we have ingredients in here that are for circulation. A lot of times we have problem areas because there's poor circulation there. So these ingredients are going to help circulate while that wrap is on, get everything circulating, your blood circulating. Then we have ingredients for inflammation. We have ingredients for skin healing, scars, stretch marks, things like that. These ingredients are helping that area. Then you have your restoration for the stretched, loose skin from childbirth or just maybe some weight loss that you've had and you have loose skin. These ingredients are going to help the restoration, that tightening of the skin. Then you have your antioxidants, and your antioxidants are going into our pores. All these ingredients are going into our pores, and the antioxidants are pulling the toxins from the fat cells. That's what's shrinking fat cells, and you drink lots of water to flush out the toxins. And that's where water is key to the success of your wraps. You must drink water. You want to drink at least half of your body weight in ounces throughout that day. I suggest having at least a couple of bottles of water when the wrap is on, and then you continue flushing and drinking for the next 72 hours. So water is the key. If you're not getting great results, it's probably because you're not drinking enough water. I find that when I kind of pull this out and I let them see how all these ingredients kind of do a different thing, and that is why we get tightening, toning, and firming, is because of that. No one ever asks any questions. So in a way, I've kind of helped explain how it works without really explaining how it works because we just don't know. We just know that these all natural ingredients work together and that produces tightening, toning, and firming. So that's how I talk about the wrap. And then, obviously you'll I then, kind of make mention that as you notice, I said anywhere from the chin down. So we do have an amazing facial line that helps with your face, and a face wrap and face products that will help with your face. So you never put a wrap on your face. I don't really go into great detail about the face right then and there. I continue to stay on the wrap. So, I'm like, in this, here's a picture of what it does. Reduces the appearance of cellulite, gives you fast and lasting results. And this is first to market, so you can't get it anywhere else but from an It Works distributor. On my party pad, I've kind of given, wrapping instructions, making sure I remind them to tell them they need to drink at least half of their body weight in ounces, and they can only wrap every 72 hours. But I also say you want to wrap either every 72 hours or weekly. If you're trying to complete a treatment, you want to get that treatment completed within a month for best results. And then to focus on one trouble area. Don't be bouncing around. It's going to be hard for you to get good results. If you're working on your stomach, get a treatment done on your stomach. If you're working on your arms, do a treatment on your arms. Focus on one trouble area at a time. And that's when you kind of get to this page, and that's when I start talking about the other products we have and doing a little quick demo about those. I always start with the defining gel, and I'll pull it out, I'll squeeze a little bit on their hands so that they can rub it around, and I'll be like, guys, this is the sister product to the wrap. It is the diluted wrap. And the reason why I love this so much is because we can use this every single day. So this is wonderful to go with the wrap. You can only wrap every 72 hours to a week or whatever, but you can use this every day. So in between wrapping, you're putting on an amazing product that's going to help tighten, tone, and firm. It's going to help your results last longer and faster when you wrap. So it's kind of like the salt and pepper to the baked potato. It's a must. You need your defining gel. So I just, let them try that. They're going to smell it. It smells like a wrap. They love it, but it does the same thing. It's just a diluted wrap. And then I might go into the greens, and I pull out my greens, and I'll dump a couple of scoops in a bottled water and pour it in some cups and let them try their greens. And I'll be like, another thing, this is like one of my favorite products. One thing, just to kind of stop for a second, when you talk about these, show enthusiasm. Act like in your heart, you need to feel like that this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. And they're going to see it on your face, and they're going to be like, wow, she must really like that. It must be that good. I want it. So I tell them, I'm like, guys, if I could provide greens to everybody in this world, I would. Greens are 8 servings of fruits and vegetables, 38 nutrient-rich superfoods, probiotic for digestion. It helps alkalize our body to fight against disease and infection. It detoxifies our body. You can't say enough about our greens. They come in 2 flavors, berry and orange. You can get them on the to-go packs, or you can get them in containers like this. I usually open it up and I let them see that if you got the container, the 2 tiny little scoops, I explain how they can go in water, juice, yogurt, whatever. I say, you know what? Whatever you're going to take this with, just take it. It doesn't matter how you take it. I also give it to my children. I let them know that I do give it to my children. And that, I just kind of mix it with orange juice, and they love it. Bye-bye, turn it down. Okay. And so that's, so then we didn't, that's all I say. They're going to remember 8 servings of fruits and vegetables, detoxify, alkalize. Those are key words that they're going to remember. So just do it, let them try it, and that's it. Another fun thing that I've been doing with the greens is because it comes in the little shot glass, I'll take a picture of everybody cheering to their, shot glass to their greens, and then post it on Facebook. It's a fun way to show us how much fun we have at parties. And then it gets people talking well, what are you taking a shot of? And blah, blah, blah. Okay, so another product that you want to demo is our Fat Fighters. And this, if you're not demoing this on your parties, you're missing out. People love to see this demo. And so what you do for the demo for the Fat Fighters is you just make sure you have a glass of water. You're going to pour in some vegetable oil at the top. And you want to take 2 Fat Fighters and crush them up, put them in a Ziploc baggie, crush them up. And you're going to dump it in here. So what I do when I talk about Fat Fighters is I say, okay, guys, so our Fat Fighters is another one of my favorite products. And what it does is it blocks carbs and fat from our body absorbing. So let's face it, even if you're trying to watch what you eat, we all have a cheat meal. We all have that moment of weakness where we might eat too much slices of pizza or French fries or a pan of brownies, whatever the case may be. Don't worry, because after you eat, and that's another amazing thing is we can do this after we eat, you have 1 hour to take 2 Fat Fighters, and that's going to help absorb the carbs and fat from your body absorbing. And so I then, bring this out. I'm like, let me show you an example. And I'd be like, imagine this glass of water, that's your stomach. And then I dump in the vegetable oil. And I say, the vegetable oil, that's that, 5 slices of pizza you just ate with a basket of fries. And then I crush the Fat Fighters and I put them in there. And they're going to see that Fat Fighter soak up this oil and it falls to the bottom of the cup. Now, when it falls to the bottom of the cup, it's not that cute, but they get to see. I then reassure them that this is done all naturally in the stomach. They're going to wonder, oh my gosh, am I going to have bad side effects? And I say, you know what, guys? At the end of the day, this is all natural and it's done in the stomach. It's not like that pill Ally that was done in the colon and giving people extreme side effects, disgusting side effects. This doesn't. I've been taking this for over a year. I've never had a bad side effect. It absorbs and absorbs it all in the stomach, and it's all done naturally, and you get rid of it naturally. And that's just kind of how I leave it. It seems to help answer their questions or concerns about what it could do. Another product that you have to be demoing at parties is the Lip and Eye. This Lip and Eye is absolutely amazing. And the reason why is, one, it kind of gets you talking about the facial line, and it shows people immediate results. So not everyone's going to see immediate results, but especially if you have a guest that has like some puffiness underneath their eyes, they're going to be able to put this on in about 15 minutes later, that puffiness is going to be gone. So I have received loyal customers because they've seen what this Lip and Eye has done for them, and they're like, oh my gosh, sign me up. So it also gives you an opportunity to kind of like talk about the facial line and say, we briefly talked about it earlier, but we do have an amazing facial line. We have facial wraps that tighten tone your skin, it kind of gives you that facelift, gives your skin a facelift. It hydrates your skin, and it's not invasive. It's not needles or Botox or anything. And then explain, I use the entire facial line, so I can say, I use the entire facial line. I have the cleanser and the toner, which I absolutely love, in the day and night cream. And then you can, then say, well, let's try this out. And you kind of give everybody like a teeny little, it's very little that you need, just a teeny little drop on their finger, and just have them rub it on one eye like this. And about 15 minutes later, have them look in the mirror. And, like I said, I've had people that's had amazing results. I've taken before, taken that picture so that you can see the one eye and the other eye, and been able to use it on Facebook. So if you get great results, ask them if you can have their picture and post it on Facebook, because it does help when we have our own pictures and people see that this stuff is legit. But when you talk about the Lip and Eye, just, it helps the fine lines. It helps with bags, dark circles. You've been up all night, you wake up and you're just exhausted, your eyes look exhausted. It just helps kind of wake up your eyes and makes you look, awake. And so that's the Lip and Eye. Okay, so I have talked 99 miles per hour, and I'm sure you're probably gonna have to watch this video 10 times just to hear everything I just said. But that is kind of like a brief description of the products that I talk about. When I do the demo, that's when I then kind of talk about the different packages we have and highlight the different packages. And I highlight that, if they were to get the skinny pack, that they can add one of these products to get free shipping. And that the IT pack is amazing because you're kind of getting a little bit of everything. You do want to make sure that you have an order form in your in the binder or whatever you're using for your parties, so that you can also make note of how much they're saving. Guys, this is you're saving $77 as a loyal customer with the skinny pack, or you're saving $120 in the IT pack. So, and then you can also, another thing is you want to make sure you have is a catalog. This is an old one, but make sure you have a catalog so that they can look through the catalog, and if they have any questions, I then say, I'm not going to be able to talk about all the products, but if there's something that you have a question about that you were interested in, please let me know. One product that I will highlight is hair, skin, and nails, because it's so popular right now. Depending on, what, when you're wrapping them in that private wrap room, you're going to hear kind of what people are looking for. So if someone said that maybe they're looking for something for weight loss, then I might kind of highlight the idea of the ThermoFit, and just kind of briefly talk about the ThermoFit. So you do want to be very careful what you're listening to in that wrap room, so that after you get done with your demo, you can then kind of highlight those products for everybody, not necessarily call them out on it. So I hope that works, or I hope that helps. 1 second left. Yep. I hope that helps. Like I said, it's just kind of like key factors or key things that I say when I do a party. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And if there's something that you're doing that works, please share with us, because I just love how we're growing together, and we have an amazing team. So thank you guys so much. You have a great day.